Something big just happened in European defense. On a gray morning in Berlin, UK and German leaders announced a joint project, the Super Taurus missile. This isn't just another weapon, it's a signal that Europe is taking its own security seriously. For decades, Europe relied on the US for advanced military tech. Now, Britain and Germany are pooling resources to build something they couldn't alone. The Super Taurus is a direct response to a more aggressive Russia, and a world where alliances can't be taken for granted. This cooperation is historic. Despite Brexit and past differences, security needs are bringing these nations together. The goal: create a deterrent so powerful that no enemy would dare to test it. The timing is no accident. The war in Ukraine has shown how quickly peace can shatter and the importance of long-range, precise weapons. European leaders have watched and learned. Europe needs its own tools, not just American ones. The Super Taurus is their answer, a project born from the harsh lessons of modern warfare. It's a political earthquake, not just a military contract. This missile represents a new chapter in UK-German relations built on trust and shared strategic goals. The announcement sent ripples from Washington to Moscow. Europe is betting on combined strength to secure peace through deterrence. The world is changing and Europe is adapting. The Super Taurus is a new shield for a new era. Europe is stepping up to defend itself on its own terms. So, what is the Super Taurus? It's a long-range cruise missile. Think of it as a smart, self-guided drone with an explosive punch. Launched from aircraft, it flies low to avoid radar, striking high-value targets deep behind enemy lines. Its range? Over 1,500 kilometers, far beyond current European missiles. That means a jet over the North Sea could hit targets deep in Eastern Europe without ever entering hostile airspace. The Super Taurus is an evolution of the German-Swedish Taurus KEPD 350, but with major upgrades. More range, smarter guidance, and stealthier design. It's not just an incremental improvement, it's a complete redesign for modern warfare. The missile's job: unlock heavily defended areas by sneaking past enemy defenses and hitting where it hurts most. In a world of layered air defenses, this missile is designed to slip through the cracks. It's a game changer for European air forces. The Super Taurus gives Europe a tool to dismantle an enemy's ability to fight, without a full-scale battle. It's a key to strategic independence. Europe is building a weapon that can reach anywhere it needs to. Why build the Super Taurus now? The answer starts with Russia. The invasion of Ukraine shattered the illusion of lasting peace in Europe. Russia's use of long-range missiles exposed a gap in Europe's own arsenal. European leaders realized they needed a credible deterrent, something to make Moscow think twice. The US has long provided Europe's security umbrella, but Washington's focus is shifting toward Asia. Europe can't assume America will always step in. Building the Super Taurus is about strategic autonomy, Europe acting on its own. NATO is evolving, but the war in Ukraine revealed weaknesses, low stockpiles and outdated systems. The Super Taurus is part of a broader push to modernize European forces and strengthen NATO's European pillar. Lessons from Ukraine are clear. Long-range precision weapons change the game. British Storm Shadow and French Scalp missiles have made a difference. But Europe needs something better. More range, more stealth, more smarts. Britain and Germany saw the future of warfare and decided to get ahead of it. The Super Taurus is their answer to a new era of threats. Europe is no longer waiting for help, it's building its own shield. The time to act is now. Europe already has cruise missiles like Storm Shadow and Taurus, but they're aging. Modern air defenses are smarter, networked, and harder to evade. The Super Taurus is designed to beat these new systems. Its range, over 1,500 kilometers, lets launch aircraft stay far from danger, making missions safer and more flexible. Stealth is another leap. Special shapes, radar-absorbent coatings, and ultra-low flight paths make it nearly invisible. It can fly through valleys and behind hills, using the terrain to hide. The missile's brain is next-level artificial intelligence, helps it find and identify targets, even if they're camouflaged or moved. It can change targets mid-flight, adapting to battlefield realities. The Super Taurus doesn't just rely on GPS, it uses advanced navigation that can't be easily jammed. This combination of range, stealth, and intelligence makes it a ghost on the battlefield. It's designed to slip through the densest defenses and strike with precision. The result? A weapon that's reliable, deadly, and future-proof. Europe's adversaries will have to rethink their defenses. The Super Taurus is built for tomorrow's wars. The UK and Germany teaming up on Super Taurus is a big deal. These are Europe's top economies and military powers, historically rivals, now partners. Building a next-gen missile is expensive and complex. Sharing costs and expertise makes it possible. For the UK, it's a bridge back to Europe after Brexit, showing commitment to continental security. For Germany, it's a symbol of its new, more assertive defense policy. Both bring unique strengths: British missile tech, German engineering. The partnership is driven by shared threats and a shared solution. By joining forces, they can deliver a better weapon, faster. This alliance is a direct response to today's geopolitical realities. Together, they're creating a new axis in European defense. The Super Taurus is packed with next-gen tech. Its engine is fuel-efficient and hard to detect, giving it long reach and low visibility. Navigation is multi-layered, not just GPS, but terrain mapping and inertial systems, so it can't be easily jammed. Artificial intelligence powers its seeker, letting it recognize targets, even if they're hidden or camouflaged. Multiple missiles can network, sharing info to prioritize targets. The warhead is modular. It can penetrate bunkers or scatter submunitions depending on the mission. Flexibility is key. One missile, many uses. Every part is designed for the toughest, most defended targets. The Super Taurus is more than a missile. It's a toolbox for modern warfare. Europe is investing in technology that will define the next generation of defense. The Super Taurus project faces big challenges. First, cost. Billions are needed and political support must last for years. Economic pressures and shifting priorities could threaten funding. Second, time. Developing a missile this advanced takes a decade or more. By then, threats may have evolved. Political debates in both countries could slow progress, especially over exports or work sharing. Technical hurdles are huge. Combining range, stealth, and AI isn't easy. There will be setbacks, failed tests, unexpected problems. Success depends on British and German engineers solving some of the hardest problems in modern rocketry. The project's survival requires patience, political will, and a lot of money. If they pull it off, Europe gets a world-class weapon. If not, it risks falling behind. The stakes are high, and the clock is ticking. The Super Taurus will reshape European defense. For NATO, it's a win. Europe is finally stepping up, easing the burden on the US. In a crisis, NATO will have more options and more independence. For Ukraine, it's a symbol. Europe is serious about deterring Russian aggression, now and in the future. The missile won't help in the current war, but it sends a message to Moscow: Europe is investing in real power. This project could become a model for future European defense cooperation. If UK and Germany succeed, others may follow, modernizing tanks, jets, and ships together. The Super Taurus partnership could lead to a more integrated, efficient European defense industry. Ultimately, it gives Europe more choices and more control. Leaders won't need US permission to act. Europe's political voice and military muscle will be stronger. The Super Taurus is a step toward true strategic independence. The Super Taurus puts Europe at a crossroads. On one hand, it's a shield. Deterrence is key to preventing war. By threatening an enemy's most valuable assets, Europe raises the cost of aggression. But from Moscow's view, it's a threat, potentially sparking a new arms race. Russia may respond with more missiles and defenses, making Europe less stable. The impact depends on how Europe uses and communicates about the missile. Will it be a defensive deterrent or fuel escalation? Clear strategy and diplomacy are essential to avoid misunderstandings. Europe must show this weapon is for defense, not provocation. The leaders in London and Berlin are betting that strength brings stability. The Super Taurus is their gamble for a safer continent. Only time will tell if it delivers peace or new dangers.